If you all don't mind, would you all share? Can you just share how do you feel boxed?
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Supratik Sanghi. I am from Kolkata. Ma'am, I feel boxed whenever I try to do something. I get very much nervous, and
Okay.
sometimes I'm unable to do that job.
Okay.
And ma'am, I feel like there is some restrictions also.
Restrictions like what?
Restrictions like I'm unable to think that whether I should do this or do that, whether this is correct or this is wrong. I'm nervous and confused, and
That's where you feel
yeah.
boxed.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Ayushi. I'm from Indore. Ma'am, sometimes I feel boxed because of the family values that we have been following. As in, not exactly boxed, but many times our family values are the ones that restrict us. Right?
Okay.
The way we are being grown up.
Yeah.
Right? So this
Conditioning.
Is the reason, yeah, right. So the terms and conditions that they have put on us.
Okay.
So this is the reason that sometimes I feel boxed. I don't try such things that other people try. So like that.
True.
My name is Yasim from Ranchi. I feel boxed, ma'am, because from inside I am not getting the things that I want to do something, but something stops me.
Okay.
My nervousness or something else.
Okay.
So I feel that.
Okay. Have you all heard what they were saying? 3 out of the 4 spoke about feeling boxed because of their own conditioning, because of their own belief system, or because they are underconfident or indecisive or unable to take things, right? That is where you all felt restricted. Once I talk about the date of births and tell you all how to break free from that, probably you will be able to synergize the soft skills that you learn in the college with your own personality. Okay. This lady here, she spoke about feeling boxed because of value system. Okay, she felt boxed because of the conditioning that we are brought up as childhood. मेरी एक बात याद रखना बेटा, if you are convinced, this is for you since you're a girl child, if you're convinced in your mind that what you're doing is right, you have to change the values. Y'all are in a much, much better generation than what we were. But even when I broke the shackles because I was convinced what I was doing was right, and I knew that I am going to prove results. But when you look into your own eyes before sleeping, you all must exercise this. Whatever you all have done in the daytime, before sleeping, just look into your eyes. If you are able to look into your own eyes, that means you are on the correct path. The next step to prove yourself is look into your mother's eyes. And if you've been able to look into her eyes also, you're on the correct path. And if you're convinced that this value system is not working and this is what I want to create from myself, go ahead and do it. सुना करो ये गाना, मैं रोज सुनती हूँ कि खुद की सुनो. And I really like this song. It's very close to my heart. कि दुनिया की छोड़ो सुननी, अपनी सुनो. And if you are completely believing in the path that you are dealing with, go ahead and do it fearlessly. Fear is actually the moral restraint where things hamper us. ये डर को जिंदगी से निकालो. डर किस बात का? And if you are true to yourself and if your intentions are very pure, you'll be able to answer the world. Would you agree with me on that? You have a choice. Now you all have a choice. Even as in astrology, when you go to any Pandit or when you go to any, I would say, traditional astrologer, please question that astrologer. That is he giving you definite predictions? Then don't believe him. If he gives you a choice, believe him. Human beings are the only species on this earth who have been given the brains to choose. You all have both the IQ and you have the EQ. So choose. You have a choice. Anybody here in this classroom or in this auditorium tells me that I am doing what my parents are telling me to do, I would say, think again. If anybody is saying that I am doing what I choose to do, I can just give it in writing that this person is definitely going to succeed. हाँ कि ना? जोर से बोलो. That's it. Road to achievement and success. Now, these are my notes. I have believed in them, and for the last 3 decades, I have not only followed the path that I talk, I completely walk that I talk, and even my clients all over the world have followed these things and inculcated in them and have been truly successful. It says, how does the road to achievement and success, how can you form your own roads? It comes from awareness of your own true personality. See, we all like to think we are 30 mark haan. I don't think we like to think that we are born with any negatives. But we have to accept the fact that we are born with both positive as well as negative. मेरे में भी बहुत negatives हैं. I know I'm a very tough person to live with because I have my own fundas. But at the same time, having accepted the fact that I do have my drawbacks, I don't think I have a single enemy in this world. Because I accept it, that I am not the be-all, know-all of everything. So acceptance of yourself, whether it is your positive or whether it is your negative, is the first, I would say, step towards success. How many of you are truly aware here that you all are born with a negative? Truly, मेरे को सच बोलना. See, there are very few people who are actually admitting the fact that I have a negative. What do the rest of you all think? I need to know this answer. I'm not sitting judgmental on anybody. I really want you all to open up. That the children who didn't raise their hands, could they just stand up and tell me that why do they think that, for example, that you don't have any negative?
I don't know what is my negative.
You don't know what is
know.
it. That's very good. And is this the answer which whoever didn't raise their hands, is this the answer? You all also feel that you all really don't know what's your negative? Acceptance, like negatives बताते रहे होंगे, उस वक्त क्या होता है that we all feel कि अरे बाबा, they are always been pointing fingers at me. Now here I just want you all to do introspection and see within yourself that what are the things your parents or your teachers or people elder to you, though I completely agree with my own song here कि दुनिया की मत सुन, but खुद में बेटा एहसास होता है कि मेरी weakness कहाँ है, मेरे में negative कहाँ है. How many of you all have had boyfriends or girlfriends here? Come on man, अभी तो सच बोल दो. And how many of you all have felt that relationship कोई खास जम नहीं रही है? ये पता क्यों नहीं जमती है? Self acceptance नहीं है. Please start accepting yourself the way you are, but recognition of your own faults is very important. मैं बताऊंगी आपको how to find your negatives and positives too. Okay? बैठ जा बेटा. Then it is, you have to question yourself, how intelligent am I? Be truthful to yourself. Would you all believe if I tell you all that I am actually a failure in 6th class? Believe करोगे? मैं फिर हाँ, yes ma'am. That's a good one. How do I measure my intelligence? Self-analysis. Self-analysis, that's the point. And knowing why did you fail. It's not that anybody is super intelligent or less intelligent, but what you have said is very, very right, that with time you not with time, it's basically with self-analysis, you realize that why did you make a mistake and why did you flaw, so you rectify that mistake and then you become a success person. It is how emotional am I? You also need to know how emotional, these are the pointers which actually will make your own path to achievement and success. How intelligent am I? How emotional am I? How well I can balance these two to make myself successful the way I want. So balancing of your IQ, balancing of your emotional quotient. At times I have met people or students have come to me, or even people who are evolved and who are grown up and mature in their age have come to me and said that throughout my life I've worked very hard but I've not got happiness. Accept the fact that we are all not ever going to be super intelligent, we are all not under intelligent. If we can balance and accept our emotional balance with ourselves, we'll know how to handle a situation in the corporate world, and that is what makes it easier. Then we have an IQ test, usually involves a set of standardized questions for which the test taker receives a score. This score is compared against the average scores of others within the same age range to determine a person's intellectual potential. That's exactly what the child had said. These type of tests may have a cultural or language bias, however, and they do not indicate everything about a person's mind and functionality. Because when we are going for an aptitude test, you know, we want to know which is the career best for me. We want to know, okay, which side is my intelligence going. It really does not guarantee that you are going to be successful in that particular field.